If you're seeing these signs, you need deliverance. Let's take a look at the signs, and then I want to show you how to be finally, completely, and permanently free. Number one, demonic harassment. This is the harassment of the mind. You're not at peace. I'm going to show you an example of this right here. Mark chapter 5, beginning at verse number 2. When Jesus climbed out of the boat, a man possessed by an evil spirit came out from the tombs to meet him. The man lived in the burial caves and could no longer be restrained, even with a chain. Whenever he was put into chains and shackles, as he often was, he snapped the chains from his wrist and smashed the shackles. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Day and night he wandered among the burial caves and in the hills, howling and cutting himself with sharp stones. Here we see a man who's harassed in the mind. He's not at peace. He's dealing with some serious issues internally. Now, one does not have to be demon-possessed in order to be demon-harassed. That means that Christians can be harassed in the mind. That doesn't mean a demon dwells in them, but a demon from the outside can attack them. So consider this. Are you dealing with things like anxiety? I know I myself battled this heavily for years, to the point where I was having panic attacks on a regular basis. In fact, the panic attacks were so frequent that I had to plan my day around them. I couldn't go too far from my house. I had to make sure I wasn't driving at certain times of the day when I knew the panic attacks were more common. It would disrupt day dates with my wife, and it would disrupt time with family and friends where I'd have to retreat. It was a horrendous way of living. And at that point, I realized I need deliverance. Why? Because my mind was not at peace, because there was a constant swirl of activity that was negative in my mind. Maybe you're dealing with things not necessarily like anxiety, but paranoia. Now, anxiety is this fretting about the future or what could go wrong, or maybe something is wrong. Paranoia is more of a sense of foreboding, where there's just this franticness to your behavior. You think that everyone's out to get you. You don't trust anyone. Anytime somebody wrongs you, that's it. You've marked them, and now there's someone you have to put at a distance. Or anytime that something goes wrong, you think, well, maybe that's God. He's punishing me. Or maybe there's a demon there, and there's just paranoia. And you're constantly in this swirl of angst. Things like OCD, where you have to obsess over things compulsively, where you can't let go of certain issues or certain patterns that aren't so, and your mind is in this constant haze and this constant movement. Guilt and shame. You're battling with guilt and shame from past sins. Maybe you've repented of these things. Maybe you've said to the Lord, Lord, I'm turning from it. You got it right. The Lord forgave you. If we confess our sins to him, he's faithful and just to forgive us. But now you're still battling with that shame, and you carry it with you, and you wear it like it's still a part of your identity. That guilt and shame